Page 36, Juanita. This very famous Spanish melody, this gives a chance to use straight eighth notes and triplet eighth notes in the same piece. Is what I was talking about on the previous lesson about going back and forth between duple and triple counting. Going 1 and 2 and whatever, and 1 and 2 and So if you look at the top of page 37, you get a triplet on the last beat. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and. Now, because there's no eighth notes in there, you can go ahead and use triplet counting all the way through if you want. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and. But then on the third measure, you got to go to duple 1 and 2 and 3. It's up to you on how you're counting. Just be sure you can go back and forth between triple and duple. So let's look this over. It's about a little over a page long. Treble and bass clef, 1 flat in the key signature. We're in the key of F major. Make sure you do the F major scale. 1 octave up and down is good. And it's the trill exercise you should be concentrating on. 3/4 time signature. Let's look at a one hand at a time. Make sure our fingering is okay. They want you to start with 4th finger here. That puts your hand in this position. Remember the B flat? It's in the key signature. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 and. Okay, now second line, last 2 measures. You're here, reach down, 2. We just changed hand positions. Now at the end of the line, for the third line, at the beginning of the third line, you got to be here. We get away with this because of the phrase, but you can reach the thumb under and reach it. There's time when you have to be able to do that. And doing the trill exercise on these scales that I'm doing will help get you to do this. That will do a lot to get your thumb working correctly if you'll do the trill exercise. So on the third line, you're here. You reach down, you change positions. Last line on page 36, scrunch up, thumb again, and going back up. Get that? Then the last line on page 36, you're here. Now if I'm here, I'd have to cross over. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that if you want. But we also don't have to cross over. It's because the fingering style I use is I don't cross over the thumb if I don't have to. And here I don't have to. I got 3 C's. I can change fingers. I'm going to go from 2 to 4. Here. And now I can do a 2-1. So that last line there is and then a 2. That way I'm ready and 2's right there. However you want to cross over the thumb, that's fine too. Top of page 37. The second finger, 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you reach down. Now if you can't reach down here, then we'll prepare for that because we got 2 B flats in the second measure. I don't have to use third finger on both. I can do a 3 and a 4. That way I can reach this note more easily. So I'd do that, 3 and then a 4. Now I'm ready. Left hand's got broken chords. Look at the notes in the first measure. It's here, here, and here. That's an F chord. And broken means it's not together. So it's just these, and this chord, and this chord. This fun. Go down to the third line. You're here, and then the second measure you go back here. Thumb comes up because it's this chord. We're using these chords. They're called the primary chords. I'm surprised she hasn't taught this yet, but maybe she'll get around to it. The primary chords in any key you get a lot. And this is what these are. But they're broken just one note at a time here. And then when you get to page 37, now it's blocked. You're now using the middle note. Actually, the middle note, the A, is in the right hand. So the right hand's covering that. And then here, the little finger comes down. And then here. That's fine. Second line. And then come down. 5 and 1 is good. If you can't, 5 and 2. But just reach down and move. Put the hands together. It's here. I'm trying to connect everything for now. On the chorus, when you're here, you get the idea? You put the hands together and then go back over your trouble spots and get rid of the hesitations. And then we can think about the articulation. And this is a very connected, it's like a love song here. You're going to lift up for the phrases. And this left hand, connect it all the way through. You see it there on the third measure, I lifted up. But the left hand I connected. So the second measure is here. I'm lifting up here, but not here. Lift the right hand, but keep the left hand down. You get the idea? So just connect it all the way through as best you can. Lift up for the phrases in the right hand. Then the dynamics. MP. And it's close to the bottom staff because the words are in the way. You get one dynamic, doesn't matter where it is. And it applies to the melody, doesn't matter where it is. Here, that's MP mezzo piano is sort of soft. This left hand needs to be very soft. Now when you get to the chorus at the top of page 37, this is a little louder. Mezzo forte. You have MP and you have MF. They're both in the M area. It's not a lot louder. It's just a little. You're sort of loud here. The left hand's still soft. Then the speed. Andante is just a nice, gentle. Just a nice stroll. Just a nice, gentle stroll. It's a love song. Wow. Then once you do that and you get past the mechanics and everything, then maybe you think about the interpretation. We'll start with the natural accents. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. I exaggerate them so you can hear them better, but you just feel these natural accents. Then they have, between the stanzas at the beginning, the word dolce. Remember, dolce is just a nice, sweet singing. So think of someone singing a love song to his girlfriend or whoever. Toward the end of this, there's a ritardando. You slow it down. Yep, slow down. How much you slow down, it's up to you. You have to feel this. I also tend to get a little softer as I'm doing that, so because it's toward the end of the piece, we're coming down. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics, so play both hands about the same. And I can't slow down at the end because the metronome won't slow down. I'll give us 3 counts. 1, ready, go. 3 N.